What's going on, everybody? Alexander Fazalani here, and today I want to discuss how to bulletproof your business. So there's a lot of real estate agents out there that are going to tell you that there's one way, there's a magic pill on how to make business run, and if you follow this path, you're going to do great. But guess what? There's always going to be a wrench that's thrown into the mix. Right? So for example, if you're in the New York area, they've been in a state of emergency for, I don't even know how long, right? And they've banned cold calling or any soliciting that is in person or on the phone, right? So if you were someone that only did geo calls, only did expireds, and only did for sale by owner calls, guess what? You're out of business now. You're out here twiddling your thumbs. You have no other way of generating business. If you're one of those people that only focus on social media and maybe you do a lot of organic stuff, or maybe you run Facebook ads, what happens when that platform is no longer popular? Or what happens when that platform goes down for 6 hours? Are you twiddling your thumbs, or are you still doing work? Right? So in this video, what I want to discuss is 3 methods that you can follow to actually make sure that in the worst of times and in the best of times, you're still in business. So the first method is not really a method, it's more of an ideology. Right? So the first ideology that I want you to have is that it doesn't matter about your prospecting method as much as it matters about the relationship, right? So the more relationships, the more meaningful relationships that you build, the more valuable your net worth is going to be, right? So the more people you connect with, the more people that are going to refer your business, refer, your values and what you bring to the table is going to directly affect your pocket. Right? So obviously there's some ways that are more effective than others. So for example, if you think about the whole geo prospecting method, right? Like door knocking or just cold calling through a neighborhood, is your whole goal is to generate relationships. It's not necessarily to get the sale right off the bat. So if you think about a lot of salespeople, they're already focusing only on, oh, you're looking to buy or sell your house? No, you're not looking to buy. All right, buy, boom, and you're gone. Right? But what else can you actually provide for those people? How else can you connect with that person? How else can you connect with that community that's going to drive referrals your way? Because referrals are the name of the game. Your sphere of influence needs to grow. And the more your sphere of influence grows, guess what? The more business you are going to accomplish and overall keep your pockets fat. So the second method that I want to focus on is improving your prospecting mix. So what do I mean by that? Like, diversity is key no matter where you go, right? If you go into the stock world, diversity is key. If you go into Bitcoin, diversity is key. Marketing and prospecting are the same exact way. You don't want to have one set method, because if one of those methods gets interrupted or, the market changes, guess what? Everything you've worked on is just gone. Right? So you want to have 3 different methods of generating and drumming up business. All right. So I'm going to break those down right now. The first one is going to events or hosting events, right? So whether you're doing an open house, whether you're doing a mega open house for sale by owner, whether you're going to a top producers happy hour or some type of networking event, or going to local government where you're meeting developers and meeting local politicians, things of that nature, that is all positive. You should be doing that at least 2 to 3 times a month. That should be one method of meeting people, right? The second method of drumming a business and things that you should add into your prospecting mix is active prospecting. Right? So something that involves geo calling, something that involves cold calling, something that involves maybe door knocking around a just sold or just listed, right? Maybe door knocking after you show a buyer. So let's say you have a buyer, you go to a neighborhood, you're there anyway, introduce yourself to the neighbors, connect with people, right? So you want one active method, you want one that's kind of like you go to events and network, and then you want one that's passive. So this is the one where everyone likes to focus on, because they're like, oh, passive is it's just so sexy, right? It sounds sexy, but you should have one passive method. So whether it be Zillow, whether it be Realtor.com, whether it be Homes.com, whether it be Facebook ads, right? Running your own Facebook ads, or whether you're doing Google pay-per-click, right? Those are all passive, right? But guess what? If you're only focusing on passive and the prices go up and you can't afford it and you're not producing high enough, guess what? That's going to struggle, right? Or one of those methods shut down. So if you really focus on Facebook ads and then Facebook's not working for 6 hours, or, let's say they shut down some type of method or fair housing, what I'm saying? Like, it really affects your business and you're like trying to figure out what are you going to do, right? So you shouldn't have one method. So if you have those three different methods, guess what? They kind of like are like checks and balances are going to balance each other out, which is solid for you and bulletproofing your business. And lastly, method number 3 is becoming the plug, right? Becoming an immense value to your community. So what do I mean by that? Is becoming that referral source that someone can go to you for no matter what when it involves real estate. So know a plumber, know a contractor, meet a roofer, meet a great inspector, right? Cross-pollinate with local businesses. Be that person that they go to just to ask questions, right? If you become that person and you're constantly adding value and posting it on your Facebook, posting it on your Instagram, even sending direct videos to people, letting them know what's going on in their market, guess what? You're going to become that go-to realtor, right? So if the market is crashing and people have questions, who are they going to talk to? If the market is doing really well, who are they going to talk to? That's what's really, really going to help you bulletproof your business. So those are the 3 methods, guys. And again, this is brought to you by Design for Agents, an e-commerce geared to making sure you have what you need in order to succeed in the real estate industry. So go check out one of our planners, go check out one of our business plans. I guarantee you they will help you. New Year's is coming up, guys, and it's coming up fast. You shouldn't wait to New Year's to actually prep yourself. You should be doing it right now. If you have any questions, please comment below, DM me. I'm an open book. Me and Amanda got you. So we will talk to you in the future, and we're going to drop more knowledge for you guys on the website. If you haven't already, join Marketing Mondays, where we answer your marketing questions live on Design for Agents Instagram. So go check it out. I'll see you guys there. And there you have it. Bulletproof your business right now. Go do it.